Hi, I'm Carol Brydge, the recently retired Circuit Court Clerk for Augusta County. Because of my retirement after 30 years of service to you, the citizens of Augusta County, a special election will be held on November 5 to select the next clerk of the Circuit Court. The clerk, as the chief operating officer, along with the office staff, are responsible for more than 800 statutory duties, which include both judicial and non-judicial related business, as well as fiscal activities such as developing and managing 3 distinct budgets, the collection of fines and costs, and the maintenance and investment of trusts and condemnation funds. I understand the skills and experience that a successful candidate for this position should possess. These would include being knowledgeable and proficient in all areas of a business operation, to include financial management, personnel management and support, customer service, record keeping, planning, and organization. The successful candidate must be confident in oneself and be able to accept suggestions and criticism from the public without being judgmental. A person needs to have a broad understanding of the overall responsibilities of the clerk and the needs of the office, and be prepared to support the needs of all of the courts as the construction of a new facility moves forward. The successful candidate should possess broad experience in the financial aspects of operating a business, to include developing and executing budgets, managing multiple financial accounts, balancing accounts, and maintaining financial records. And the clerk needs to understand and respect the rich history and the responsibility of maintaining and preserving the records of Augusta County, which date from 1745 to the present. There are several individuals who are running for the clerk of court position. I personally know and respect each one of these candidates, but I believe that there is one that stands out above the rest. I have chosen to endorse Carolyn Bragg for the position of clerk of the Circuit Court of Augusta County, and I hope that you will join me in supporting her, allowing her to serve you, the citizen. Carolyn has over 30 years of management experience in business, education, and hospitality. She owned and she operated a successful small business for many years, and she's been an active volunteer in her community, working with the schools, civic groups, and many public events. Additionally, Carolyn has been an elected member of the Augusta County Board of Supervisors, where she was selected as vice chair for 3 years and chairman in 2016. And she has served on numerous boards and committees representing you, the citizens of Augusta County. Serving on the Board of Supervisors afforded her the opportunity to interface with the clerk's office. Through her work on the board, she has come to understand the duties of the office. She has a working knowledge of the planning and construction of a new judicial facility, and she respects and understands the need to ensure the preservation of our oldest historical documents found in the courthouse. Let me explain what I mean by all of this. When Carolyn began her term on the Board of Supervisors over 5 years ago, she wanted to learn as much as she could about the office of the clerk and all that the clerk's office provided for you, the citizen. She asked questions, researched, and she took a keen interest in the staffing needs of the office. She took the time to inquire about our county budget request and learned about our technology and compensation board budgets, as well as the importance of trust funds that are under the clerk's purview. And during the planning and development of a new courthouse, Carolyn worked hard to understand our needs, to include security, accessibility, space needs, and so much more. She participated in open houses and tours, and she worked really hard to inform our citizens of the needs of all of the courts. Carolyn has also exhibited an interest in the stories of Augusta County and has spent time learning about the many historical documents housed in the courthouse. She's attended several presentations taught by members of the Library of Virginia related to these records. Carolyn is seeking this position because she really cares about the future of Augusta County Circuit Court and the clerk's office. She cares about the citizens of Augusta County, and she's proven to be a true public servant through her work on the board and through her community involvement. She also brings to the office the managerial and business skills necessary to successfully serve as a clerk of court. With Carolyn joining the office of the clerk, I believe that there will be a seamless transition of quality leadership. To me, the choice is very clear. Won't you join me in voting on November 5 for Carolyn Bragg as our next clerk of the Circuit Court for Augusta County? Thank you.
My name is Carolyn Bragg, and I would appreciate your support on November 5th. This message is authorized by Carolyn Bragg for Clerk.